Let me introduce a very special edition of Coda Live. Giorgi Lomsadze is going to come to the stage. He's a Georgian journalist based in Tbilisi. And he's going to show us how sometimes propaganda is nothing more than music to our ears. Giorgi.
I have a confession to make. I love post-Soviet songs. Like bad post-Soviet songs, to be specific. I know every wacky piece of music that came out in this part of the world for like the last 30 years. I have mental playlists that I can arrange by year, by artist, by theme, by major political event. So yes, my head is a jukebox of junk music from Soviet Union. In fact, I can tell you the recent history of Russia through songs. For instance, these were the 80s, the sounds of perestroika and the dying days of the Soviet Union.
Наивно это и смешно, но так легко. Эй, вы там, наверху, маршрутуй, а сердце замирает, и ничего поделать не могу.
На пароходе. Well, anyway. Then came the 90s. They brought a little bit of democracy and a whole lot of hip-hop to Russia. Now the 2000s. The 2000s began with two remarkable events. The matriarch of Russian pop music, Alla Pugacheva, turned 50 years old, like for the 10th time. And Vladimir Putin became the president of Russia for the first time. You know, Putin famously lamented the untimely death of the Soviet Union. He was in denial about it. He missed it so much that one of his first musical decrees was to bring back the Soviet anthem as the anthem of New Russia. You see, the return of the anthem was a prelude to rebuilding an authoritarian state on the Soviet Union's grave. Now we know that there is no authoritarian state would be complete without a propaganda machine. And no propaganda is complete without songs. You see, in the Soviet Union, people sang to glorify the communist way of life, to deliver a call to arms, to revel in the joys of collective farming. As a matter of fact, the Soviet Union was something of an Orwellian musical. I'm surprised nobody put it on stage yet, right? You know, today we speak a lot about the troll factories, the agitprop on Russian television, and whatnot. But one important aspect of Russian propaganda machine is egregiously neglected. I'm speaking, of course, about the power of song. In a system built by Putin, everything, even song, serves to uphold the system. And since Putin is the system, there are lots of songs about him. In fact, there are so many songs about Putin, you could make an album. Like, something like that. So I'm going to give you a taste of it now.
Примите, друг наш президент, страны сердечное признание. Дай Бог, чтоб свет ваш не погас, дай Бог благословенной силы. Россия молится за вас, и вы молитесь за Россию.
You know, this performance is very Soviet in style. You get the military uniform, the children's choir, the orchestra, like the whole schmear. It's also quite a change of pace for this singer, Masha Rasputina. In the decadent 1990s, before Putin came to power, this was her dig.
На рассвете дня ты меня не буди, не целуй горячо.
So Rasputina went all out to describe just how great Vladimir Putin is, but it was also important to deliver that message to the younger audience.
Мой лучший друг — это президент Путин. Мой лучший друг — это президент Путин.
So now we've settled that Putin is a total bro. But no greatest hit collection would be complete without a love song. And this brings us to Maria Sintseva. Her Valentine for Putin pretty much broke Russian internet in 2015.
Ты Путин, да ты же Путин, я быть с тобой хочу, тебе я вслед кричу. Мой Путин, мой милый Путин, возьми меня с собой, хочу я быть с тобой.
You know, it's fascinating, really fascinating, just how bad this video is. Everything from singing to acting, it's just cringe. Sintseva got an insane amount of bad rap for this song, but she took all the criticism as a license to create more music. In fact, in one of her following videos, she even gave a little bit of a fiscal advice to Putin.
Давайте же, начальник, вместе все решим поставить рубль русский валютой золотой, а зелень соберем мы обратно отдадим для бумагопереработки. Плачу за доллар рубль и ни копейкой больше хочу за
$1. I hope that this story provides a different perspective on the political system in Russia. But it's one thing to pick a story like that, but telling it well is another. Since this is ultimately a story about songs, one way to tell it is to sing it. I will now try to give some justice to this wonderful, quote-unquote, Putin, a song about Putin, written by this couple from Samara. Give a big hand to them. And do pay attention to the lyrics. They're the best. Идут на нас с войною страны НАТО, хотят нарушить вечно наш покой. Их бабы без грудей бородатые, а наши бабы с грудью, ох какой. Их бабы без грудей бородатые, а наши бабы с грудью, ох какой. Мы все пройдем, мы все на свете сможем, за родину мы грудью и вперед. Давайте бабы Путину поможем, остался на весь мир один мужик. Thank you.